chest, you gone reeling. Flying kick will leave your kidneys splattered upon ceilings. Although I know it don't seem nice, we're not villains. Reproducing, putting them prey animals on children. No doubt, you must be smoked out on opiates, cat. Dino kind in prison, you were hoping for that. Stop playing, building shock fences, toting the gap. We just some carnivores who trying to get our groceries packed.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Nick, aka X-Raptor, your friendly neighborhood dinosaur, back again with another fantastic video commentary. As I kind of have to turn my mic up because I just noticed it's really fucking quiet now. It's probably too loud, so I'm going to turn it down just a hair. Well, today, it's not slums like I promised. Actually, I was going to upload a video that unfortunately was slums, but it wasn't league play. It was going to be what happens when we go play pubs, and it was quite the slaughter. But instead, you're being graced with this league play hardpoint on the map Plaza, which in my opinion is the most random fucking one-sided hardpoint map. It's all about this map, or this hardpoint here in the bar, and who can rotate and set up the easiest. It's not as bad as Express, because Express hardpoint is 95% the first person to set up at the next hardpoint wins. But I don't think this video is going to be about talking about the spawns or how to set up or when to rotate, because I think I break the rotation rules a lot. I think in this gameplay I linger a little too long, but that's a topic for another video. If you guys want to know like hardpoint tips and tricks or whatever, because it's my favorite game type, and I'd say it's probably my best game type. I've gotten better at search, and I still suck at CTF because I don't practice it at all. I just kind of pull the flag. I know not to pull the flag until there's 2 down, and I don't know routes, so I just kind of fucking run around like a chicken with its head cut off. But we are a minute into this gameplay without an actual, you know, leading conversation. But it's weird because so far I've been doing it in one take. I'm gonna stop rambling and get into this. So, I had a busy month coming up, guys. I've been talking with Evan. Evan's back in town, which is awesome. My voice kind of like stuttered there, I'm sorry. But it's cool because he can now focus on making some awesome content for you guys. He's working on editing up some APB episodes. We recorded just a whole bunch one night, and he has enough to make maybe 2 or 3 more episodes, which is good because for the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to be really busy. The day that this is going up is probably Tuesday, the 26th. My friend gets here at 11 o'clock tonight from Washington, and he's going to be spending the week down here. So I'm not going to have any time to be editing videos and whatnot. Like, I don't even think we're going to be in town for most of this week. We're just going to be out doing stuff and hanging out, chilling. All right, now to get on to what I've been doing since the last video I uploaded, which was that Injustice gameplay, which I don't know if you guys really enjoyed it. I haven't checked the views on it or whatever, but I recorded that on my birthday. I had 2 of my really close friends, so they consider family. They hung out, and for like the last 2 hours of the night, we just kind of played Injustice, and I have another video from that session to upload. It's kind of just filler, just putting that out there, but hey, it's content on the channel. It's not like MLG top-notch gameplay, because honestly I have no fucking idea what I was doing. I just know that Aquaman, when you press B, he gets wet. He comes in with fish, and I really like his ultimate. That's really all I know about that game. And the Deadshot, something like that, the guy with the gun, yeah, he's gay. No offense if you're, never mind. But, you know, he can just kind of sit on the side of the screen and just pow, pow, pow. Stupid. But, you know, it's content nonetheless, like I said before. So, what have I been doing since then? Well, I've been addicted to that PS3 game called The Last of Us, which, it is so good. I think my favorite game on the current generation before Last of Us came out was Heavy Rain. I don't know, a lot of people criticize Heavy Rain, saying it's not really a game. Like, the gameplay is, I mean, you're basically watching a movie. It's kind of like one of those choose your own adventure books, only in a cinematic gameplay experience. And I really like that game. Like, there are very few games that draw me in and that make me want to keep playing as much as that game did. But The Last of Us is just so good. I didn't want to blindly believe the hype after seeing all those 10 out of 10 scores. Like, I wanted to go into this and be as critical as possible, which is kind of, I don't know if that's the right way to go into things. That's how I go into movies like that. I just assume that every movie I see is going to be utter shit, just because most movies that come out are just utter shit. But you know, every now and then you get surprised or disappointed. In the case of what was that magician movie called? Now You See Me. so hyped for that movie, and it was such a good movie, and then that ending just was like a slap in the face. It was a really, really cop-out ending, but that's a topic for something else. I go on off on a lot of tangents, and then I'm going to say, oh, that's a really good idea, I should talk about that in a future video, and then I just never do, which is probably why you don't see a lot of content, because I have the gameplays to be posting every day. I just don't know what to talk about every day. That, and then I just start playing and get too lazy to stop playing and record a video. But going back to that fantastic game, I'm I think 10 hours ish in. I just want to unlock survivor mode and play it, but it feels a lot like Uncharted, which Uncharted, to me, I enjoyed the hell out of those games, and I just feel like this is a little bit more story driven, and I appreciate a game that is trying to do something interesting with its story, as opposed to just, well, we all know you're not really going to play it, so here it just kind of is. I mean, that's how I feel about Call of Duty. They always hype up the story. It's being written by this Emmy Award winning who gives a fuck. Who plays it? I have a friend, we're like 7 months into the game. He still hasn't even done the first level. I mean, we all buy it, let's be honest, we buy it to play multiplayer. We buy it to play the shit out of multiplayer and then complain about the multiplayer. And, and at these conventions we complain when they show the gameplay stuff, which, it's kind of justified. No one really plays it anyways. But some people do. The people who don't have Xbox Live. Last of Us also makes me experience something that I haven't felt since playing through Resident Evil 4 for the first 2 times, which was the actual slight bit of, I don't want to say fear, but like fear and horror, but not to I'm not like scared of the game, but like there's those moments where like you're kind of, you're flustered. That's not even the right word for it, but we're gonna go with flustered. Like when you hear like a bunch of clickers and you go into the hearing mode and you just see a whole bunch of outlines, like it's stressful and you kind of get scared. I remember the first time that you encounter the runners, like that was kind of scary because you hear them just like and then you hear the clicker walking around. I haven't really felt that since Resident Evil 4. When I was a kid, there was the part with the regenerator where you encounter the regenerator. It was, I want to say it's like in a lab or something. I just remember it being really blue, and I almost wanted to say like a meat refrigerator. But like you just hear the regenerator, like their noise, and that scared the shit out of me as a kid, to the point where I just couldn't play that level. I had to have a friend come over and beat it for me because I was too much of a puss to actually go through and play through it. But yeah, that's as sad as it is to admit. I think that was the last game that actually kind of scared me. And horror is my favorite genre, especially for movies. I love horror movies. If only the American ones were any good. It's also really interesting how many like really big hype things have been coming out over the past couple of months. Video game wise, you have games like The Last of Us, the new consoles coming out. Movie wise, the Man of Steel came out, which was we'll talk about that later. I thought it was alright, but music wise, we had the new Kanye album that just dropped, Yeezus, which I really was not into rap music, but that album, man, at least the first 4 tracks, those things are fire. Black Skinhead is by far the best song on the album. Let's see, Mac Miller's new album, Watching Movies with the Sound Off, came out. It's a fantastic album. I think I should just do a commentary talking about my very interesting tastes in music. EDC was this past weekend. Like, there's just so much in this like short amount of time. And I don't even think I fully explained at the beginning why I'm going to be busy for the next couple weeks or whatever. So after my friend leaves I think I have 1 free week, and then Comic-Con week, which I'm super excited that I was able to get, the chance to go to Comic-Con again. It's one of my favorite, moments of the summer. It's a really fun event. For those of you who've never gone to Comic-Con, I think you should just go. Even if you're not into comic books, just try to go to one, even if it's just for a day. It's a really cool experience. And the week after that, I think I'm going to LA to meet up with my friend who I've never actually met. My teammate VG Crater is coming down from Northern California. He's going to be in LA, and we've always told him he should drive to San Diego, because we've always not wanted to do a 19-hour drive to go see him, but he's going to be in LA, and that's 2.5 hours. Sounds a lot better than 19 hours, and I don't know, it might be a really interesting thing. Maybe I'll do a vloggy vlog. I'm also going to be going to the river again doing my yearly river trip, going jet skiing up and down the Colorado River, taking the GoPro with me. Maybe this year I'll actually upload the footage. I'm taking 3 SD cards with me, so I'm actually going to be able to record the whole time. And who knows, maybe I'm even going to jump out of a perfectly good airplane again. So hopefully your friendly neighborhood dinosaur comes back in one piece, because if not, I won't be able to talk to you guys next time.
You got it done. Good job.